Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. Alright guys, today I want to talk to you a little bit about sleep and your gains. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. And I'll show you guys my forearm real quick. Alright, everyone keeps asking me over and over to do a video on sleep, and while I know a lot about the topic, both physiologically and exercise science, and from my studies and psych courses, I wasn't really sure how to present this to you guys in a way that is helpful to you. But yes, getting enough sleep is absolutely critical to your hormone production, everything from your growth hormone to testosterone. It is critical for your muscle growth and recovery. However, it's also massively important for your memory, for your focus, for your ability to concentrate, and your overall cognitive ability, which will massively impact your workouts in the gym as well. The problem is that there is no set rule as to how much sleep people need. We know from research that different people, based upon genetics and lifestyle, but primarily genetics, need different amounts of sleep for optimal function, and it ranges anywhere from 4 hours up to 10 hours. And if you do not get the right amount or enough, you will fall short in those other areas and you will have problems. And I'll give you a perfect example. I know a guy who has an extremely active lifestyle. He is a very serious bodybuilder. He is big. He is brutally strong. The guy does barbell rows with 450 pounds. He's an actual medical doctor. But if you go to bodybuilding.com, look for the poster by the name of P. Bateman 2, and you'll see what he looks like. The guy trains 5 days a week, does cardio and conditioning on top of it, and he works up to 12-hour shifts as a medical doctor, and he only sleeps 4 hours a night, and he's done that for many, many years. So he is on that low end of the range, and there are other people who will flounder on only 8 hours. They actually need 9 or 10. So it can be difficult to determine how much you need, and you have to experiment around and watch for signs of it. If you're ever tired or lethargic, or you need naps during the day, that can be a sign you're not getting enough sleep. So rather than try to focus on how much sleep you need, because it's a very individual thing, I'm going to focus on how to ensure that you get the most efficient sleep and how you engage REM cycles most effectively and get the most out of it in terms of hormone production, focus, memory, things like that. Number one on that list, your bedroom, wherever you sleep, needs to be both cold and dark. You do not want to have night lights on. You do not leave a television on. You do not leave light sources on at all, and you need to close the curtains. Preferably you get very dark ones so that you can have a pitch black room when you sleep. It needs to be cool. You do not want a heater on unless it's so cold that you can't stand it. You might need heat in the wintertime, but you want your room to be relatively cool and possibly even have a fan or a ceiling fan or something on in there to keep you cooler when you sleep. It actually impacts your hormone balance and other things. And going back to the television thing, you do not want to expose yourself to electronic light shortly before bed. So what I would recommend is that the last 15 to 30 minutes sometimes before you go to bed, do not watch television. Do not fall asleep watching television. Avoid your computer and turn your phone off in the night so that you're not waking up to check a text or read the screen, and it's going to refocus you and make you read letters through electronic light because it will mess up your REM cycles. Next on that list, do not split your sleep up. The longer that you have continuous sleep without a break or only a very short break of a few minutes to go pee or something and you doze back off, the longer your REM cycles get as you go. So you need to have uninterrupted sleep. And this is a big, important point when it comes to these snooze buttons. If you use a snooze button at all, you need to cut that shit out. We know from research that the snooze button, because it's 10 minutes apart, does not give you enough time to reinitiate REM cycles. So what happens is that if you hit the snooze button 3 or 4 times, or even 6 times and get an hour of extra sleep from it, that sleep doesn't actually benefit you in any meaningful way. You actually wasted an hour of your life that didn't actually help you regenerate or help your brain or anything else from the actual sleep because you didn't go back into a proper deep sleep. So what you need to do, if you're the type of person who hits the snooze button several times, you need to get out of that habit right now so that when your alarm goes off, you wake up immediately. Alright guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you next time.